Orion chasing the Seven Sisters across the sky. Are we on a collision course with the Andromeda Galaxy? A galaxy that looks like a hat. And a look at the Iris Nebula. All of this and more on this first edition of Space Nuggets. Let's learn some things about M45, also known as the Seven Sisters or the Pleiades. M45 is located in the constellation Taurus and is around 444 light years away. It contains over 1,000 stars, 6 to 7 of which can be seen with the naked eye. M45 is surrounded by a reflection nebula. The blue light is caused by starlight scattering across dust particles. In Greek mythology, the Seven Sisters were the daughters of the Titan Atlas and the sea nymph Pleiades. The sisters, being pursued by Orion the Hunter, were placed in the sky by Zeus for their protection. Zeus also placed Orion in the sky, where he continues his perpetual pursuit of the Seven Sisters. And did you know that a Subaru logo is a reference to M45? It is best observed in the winter months, especially in January, when it is highest in the sky. M45 can be spotted with the naked eye under dark skies. Here's M81, also known as Bode's Galaxy, through my telescope. Here are some nuggets for you. M81 is located in the constellation Ursa Major and is at around 11.8 million light years away. It's 90,000 light years across, making it around 80% the size of the Milky Way. M81's close proximity to M82, also known as the Cigar Galaxy, has caused bursts of star formation within M82, and M82's gravitational pull has helped form M81's spiral arms. M81 has a supermassive black hole at its center that is around 15 times larger than our own. Containing both older, redder stars near the center as well as blue stars in the spiral arms, M81 is a fantastic target for astrophotography. The best time to observe M81 is February through May, although it can be spotted year-round. You'll need at least a decent pair of binoculars or a small telescope to see M81 in Bortle 4 or lower skies. Here's a video of the moon I took with my telescope. See how there's a wavering or shimmering as the capture continues? Atmospheric turbulence causes this when light from the moon passes through layers of air that vary in temperature and density. As it passes through, the light bends inconsistently, causing the image to distort. This is visually similar to viewing objects through hot air rising off pavement. Scintillation is more pronounced when the object is lower on the horizon, the air is unstable, hot or windy, or when you're zoomed in on the target. When you're looking up at the stars and see them twinkle, scintillation is what causes that effect. While not ideal for imaging, here are some things you can do to reduce its impact. Image the object when it's higher in the sky. Start your imaging a couple hours after sunset, or if you're up in the early AM, a couple hours before sunrise. Avoid windy nights, gather plenty of data, and if you're in a city, avoid rooftops, pavement, or chimneys. Don't let it deter you. Even with some scintillation, you can get some great captures. Clear skies. This is an image of the sun I captured with my telescope in early June. Here are some nuggets for you. We're currently in solar cycle 25, which started in December 2019. Solar maximum, where sunspots will be at their highest, is predicted to be around July 2025. On June 1st, a CME from the sun hit Earth, which in turn triggered a G4 geomagnetic storm, meaning those with clear skies at lower latitudes in the US were even able to get a glimpse of the aurora. This is the Iris Nebula, captured by my telescope. Here are some nuggets for you. The Iris Nebula is 1,300 light years from Earth. It is located in the constellation Cepheus and is around 6 light years across. It is a reflection nebula, meaning it does not emit its own light. It gets its blue color due to the diffusion of light around tiny particles, up to hundreds of times smaller than dust particles on Earth. And the source of this light is its central star, HD 200,775. The Iris Nebula is visible throughout the year in the northern hemisphere. However, the best time to capture it would be August through November, when it is highest in the sky. Let's take a look at our closest galactic neighbor, M31, the Andromeda Galaxy. Here's a nugget for you. It was once thought that Andromeda and the Milky Way, our home, were on a collision course. Now it's believed that this fateful collision with a galaxy of over 1 trillion stars at 2.5 million light years away has a 50-50 chance of happening in the next 10 billion years. However, there's around a 2% chance it could happen in the next 4 to 5 billion years. What do you think? Here's M104, as I've captured it with my telescope. Here are some nuggets for you. M104 is also known as a sombrero galaxy for its resemblance to the wide-brim Mexican hat. It is an unbarred spiral galaxy, meaning it has characteristics of both elliptical and spiral galaxies. It is around 28 million light years away and 49,000 light years in diameter, or about 30% that of the Milky Way. M104 has a supermassive black hole at its center, one of the largest in nearby galaxies. You can spot M104 in the constellation constellation Virgo. It can be seen from March through June, although best observed in April and May. If you're looking to observe M104, you'll need at least good binoculars under dark skies. Here's M106, as I've captured it with my telescope. Here are some nuggets for you. M106 is an intermediate spiral galaxy in the constellation Canis Venatici, the hunting dog. It is 22 to 25 million light years from Earth and around 135,000 light years across. M106 has a supermassive black hole at its center, which is actively feeding on the surrounding matter. It also has an extra pair of arms that are made up of hot gas rather than stars. While these extra arms are not visible optically, they can be seen with an X-ray telescope. You'll need at least a small telescope to spot M106, and it is best observed late May into early June. This is Caldwell 20, or C20, also known as a North American nebula, captured by my Dwarf 3 telescope. Here are some nuggets for you. C20 is a large emission nebula, which resembles North America. In the night sky, it appears roughly 4 times wider than a full moon, and is located near the star Deneb, which is in the constellation Cygnus. C20 is a late summer, early fall target in the northern hemisphere, best viewed from July through October. If you're in a dark sky location, you can spot C20 with just binoculars or a small telescope. However, it'll be too faint to see with the naked eye. Let's take a look at the Rosette Nebula. Here are some nuggets for you. The Rosette Nebula is located in the constellation Monoceros, the unicorn. This places it around 5 to 7 degrees northeast of Orion's belt. It is around 5,200 light years from Earth and consists of about 2,500 stars. It appears 1.3 degrees wide in the sky, or about 2.5 full moons, while in reality it actually spans around 130 light years. The intense radiation and stellar winds from young, massive stars energize the surrounding gas in the Rosette Nebula. The reddish color is mostly due to ionized hydrogen, H-alpha, and traces of oxygen and nitrogen sprinkle in additional hues here and there. In around 10 million years, the radiation will have fully dissipated the nebula, leaving behind the massive stars near the center that are a part of NGC 2244. The best time to try to spot the constellation Monoceros and or the Rosette Nebula is December through March, as it's a winter constellation in the northern hemisphere. This is the Orion Nebula, captured earlier this year with my GoPro and telescope. Here's some nuggets for you. The Orion Nebula, also known as Messier 42 or M42, is the closest stellar nursery to Earth at a distance of just 1,344 light years away. That means we are seeing events as they happen there from around 1,344 years ago. In the northern hemisphere, Orion is a winter constellation, best viewed from November to February. If you're at a somewhat dark sky location and the moon isn't too bright, you can spot the Orion Nebula with your naked eye. It's just below the 3 stars in Orion's belt, at least in the northern hemisphere. There it will look like a somewhat small, bright, fuzzy star in Orion's sword. If you have a favorite nebula, galaxy, or other galactic object, let me know in the comments. I'll pick some of them I've captured or can capture to make more nuggets. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Maybe even give that bell a click. It helps with the algorithm and lets me know you'd like more space content.